My only fear is it's going to fling the stingy nettles at me, but here we go. It flings the...
One of those things, I'm going to stand back whilst you do it, because if you hurt yourself I can then drive you to the hospital.
Yeah, yeah. Hello everyone, welcome back.
Hello!
To Alfie's Agriculture. We have Kian with us today.
Wagwan.
And today we're doing some more just like
as my steam main does go, Kian is here.
Kian is here. So I've just gone over along my corn house and pallet fence with a whippersnipper, little, what are they actually called? A strimmer?
Sure.
A strimmer.
Whippersnipper is what they call a dog in bloody Australia. Bloody whippersnipper.
Anyway, yeah, so I've gone along with the strimmer along the bottom of the fence, and it looks way neater now. It's a lot better, and also along the bricks of the flower bed and where the water tank is as well, clearing all the weeds away from there. Whilst I was doing that, Kian has been clearing out his polytunnel, and he's got a bit of a pile going so far.
It's a bloody mess out here, you know, mate. Got fucking shit tons of rubbish in there.
You hooked on Australian now?
Yeah. But yeah, no, my polytunnel, obviously where my whole plot had been neglected for so long, I did need to clean it. Obviously me and Alfie did trim over everything, and I have ordered some ground sheet to lay down when we eventually have had our fires. We're not allowed to have a fire till the 6th of September.
Yeah, so the first Saturday of every month, which our next one is going to be the 6th of September, I believe.
So even though we just moved everything back, we have moved everything again in a neater, safer manner.
Yeah, so we've put all the beds over there, just so we've got this area clear.
Yeah, so I've got my pile here, so emptying some of that out, and then...
I'd start moving that a bit further away from your polytunnel, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I'm going to clear out everything first.
Yeah.
So once that's all neatened up a bit, then I can, say, burn this stuff eventually, put some ground sheet down, it'll be a lot neater, and then it can be neglected again until next year.
So let's see what you've done so far, see the progress.
Well, so I don't think people really got a before shot. I didn't get a before shot either, to be fair.
Well, no, it'll be in one of my previous videos.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually. I can't remember the last time I filmed in here, actually.
It's been a while.
But it was, all in this raised bed here, was all up to like this bar, quite high, of weeds, all of this stuff. Just bramble bushes and spiky, horrible stuff. Kian's now clearing it all out, getting it sorted, and I think you're going to cover over this bed with some cardboard, aren't you, so it stops regrowing.
Yeah, then
for the time being.
Nice little sweep, so I get as much done as I can before.
Yeah, because all these, when you're pulling them all out, all the seeds are dropping. Because that's like the
seeds were all over the floor anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Obviously, I made it worse by pulling stuff out, but yeah, there were seeds everywhere.
Give it all a sweep, and that will be much better.
I'm debating removing the bed from in here.
The raised bed?
The raised bed, yeah.
What's the point of having a polytunnel if there's not a raised bed in there?
Well, yeah, there's that as well. So I said only debating. I never said I was actually going to do it, did I?
But what's your reasoning for debating that?
So I was thinking about we could build a like a decent sized table in here, so like say massive potting area.
We've already got a potting area in mind which we can use. I'd say keep it, because that will get nice and
well, at the same time, I could
good
still
growth in there.
Yeah, I could keep that, or I could move that out there and keep obviously the soil there still. And just have like one of the thick ones out here and one of the thin ones in there.
But then it won't match. All three.
Yeah.
I think you should keep it how it is. It's a good raised bed in there, nice and solid.
Yeah, so worry some of this might got to keep that piping, so I'll put that in the ground next year.
Yeah. If you're going to top it up with soil, put it in now and just have the ends pointing out so you can pour water in there. And when you top it up, they're nice and deep. Because if you water it on the surface, it can evaporate. But if you water deep in the soil, it won't evaporate away, and you can actually water your plants quite well.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll leave Alfie to film whatever he needs to film, and I am going to grass with this.
Yeah. Good luck. So we've got this area at the end of the plot that, well, as long as I've had the plot, has been like this. It's always had this wood chip here, and it's always had a big, like, nettle outbreak here, and it's driving me insane. It's just been a thing non-stop since I've had the plot, and I think it's time to tackle it. It's you know, it's getting old now. We've tackled this enough times that we don't need to keep doing it. Let's move on from this. Let's put it behind us. So what I mean by that is, I have a plan over the next few weeks. I need to clear this, and then we can use this metal frame here that's not very visible, but it is here, this, to have a fire on this area to burn all of the big bushes and branches and stuff that is too big for the compost bin. And then the ash of all that burnt stuff can go into the compost bin because that's good. It's all broken down. Great, lovely, ash is great. So then it's not only going to benefit because we've cleared this area, but it also means we're going to be clearing out all the big branches out of the compost bin that aren't going to break down anytime soon. So then the compost will be ready sooner. And then also, whilst I'm having the fire here, I want to go over the bushes that are hanging down over the compost bins. So I'll just show you those quick, because as you can see, the compost bins can't really get much rain when these big thick bushes are blocking all the rain from dropping. It will dangle off over the edge outside the compost bins, which means there's not much moisture getting into the bins. And moisture is, as far as I'm aware, pretty good for composting. So we need moisture in there. So it's a long plan over the next few weeks, but it will be worth it in the long run because our compost will be better off. This area will be clear, and then also once we've done all of that, I can start shoveling all of this wood chip, because the wood chip needs to go before I can put new ground sheet down. And then new ground sheet will mean, boom, no more weeds. Well, I hope so at least. Step one, I'd say, is clear out the debris out of this pile. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to clear all the bits of metal and plastic buckets and things that aren't biological matter. Clear all those out first before we get going with the big stuff. So I'll come back to you in a moment. Okay, I've cleared out all the bits of metal and stuff other than the main fire bin that's in there, but there are still some weeds around it, so I'm going to give this little whippersnipper a go at chopping down the weeds. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty successful at it. Let's give it a go. My only fear is it's going to fling the stingy nettles at me, but here we go. It flings the...
If only someone had safety boots.
It's not just that, it's my arms have got stung a few times already.
If only someone brought a long sleeve jacket with them.
Yeah, you're right. Kian's right. I should put my protective gear on. No, he's right. I'm gonna go put on some protective gear. Okay. I'm protected. Let's do this. That's not bad, is it? Better than it was. Still definitely, like brambles and stuff, but way easier to navigate through and step through, because you couldn't really get through the other stuff now. Now, as long as you have boots on, you can actually step through this stuff. I wouldn't go through this in trainers. You'd still get stung up big time. But that is all it needs to be, really, because what I'm trying to do is have that area, accessible, so that I can have a fire here and get round it 360 degrees. Just in case I need to, in case it spreads, which I doubt it will, but better to be safe than sorry with fires. So yeah, I'm going to plan to move that fire bin into the middle, right into the open, so that I can get around it and maintain it. When I have the fire, I reckon, yeah, I'll move that, and then I can start chopping down the stuff above the compost bins, because that is going to be the majority of what I'm burning. But also I need it to start drying off before I have the fire, because it'll be a lot easier to burn if it's dry and it's been dead for a while, whereas living plants also have a lot of moisture and they're harder to burn because of that. So yeah, move that fire pit and then we can start chopping down that stuff above the compost bin.
One of those things, I'm going to stand back whilst you do it, because if you hurt yourself I can then drive you to the hospital. Yeah.
Kian has had the possibly bright idea, possibly dangerous idea, we'll see.
Might be final destination, don't know just yet.
Of using the death trap, which is our 2-stroke petrol multi-tool, garden tool, which is what we used, or what David mainly used for trimming before we got the little electric trimmer, which I've been using today. But it has multiple attachments, and we just put the hedge trimmer attachment on it. And I'm going to give it a go. You're going to have to shout to talk to me, by the way.
Okay!
Yeah, I'm going to give it a go on the hedge above the compost bins. Oh God, here we go. Right. Kills my arms. I mean, it did a bit. It's just the thick ones you can't get with it. It's usually made for like thin, like along the outside of these hedges out there. A chainsaw is what you use at that point.
You got a chainsaw?
At home, but my father won't let me use it.
Safety though.
No, just 'cause he thinks I'll burn the blade. He thinks I'll hit stones with it, and I'm like, what stones are in a tree, mate? Crikey. Well, I still need to get up there with the loppers. So there you go. My arm, can't feel it. Clearly a little bit away, like the parts of all the berries on it, got them back. And they're all just dropped down to the ground now. But the thick branches that are more like maybe like half an inch upwards, I couldn't cut them with the hedge trimmer attachment. So I'm just going to go up there with the loppers and do it by hand. So I've just been doing some lopping, yeah, cutting it all down. And as you can see, there's a bit of a pile forming. So what I'm going to do is, where this fire basket thing is, I'm going to put down some ceramic tiles that Kian got from Homebase last year to put below this, just to stop the ground sheet underneath melting and also the wood chip catching fire. And then it also means that all the ash, once the fire's out, will be easily shovelable because it won't be mixed in with the wood chip, basically, which, you know, is a win-win really. I'll show you one of the tiles. They're just these thin ceramic tiles, but they'll work, stop the heat. Well, it'll get hot on the other side, but it won't catch fire, is the hope. So yeah, put these down and create a little fire area, platform thing. So yeah, do that now.
Hello.
So there we are. So I've just been off camera for a little bit. What I've done today, went along the top bush with the hedge trimmer, which kept getting jammed. So I went in with the loppers and cut back, especially on this left area where the first compost bin is, because that's the one that's not got a bunch of foliage in it. So I can actually stand on solid soil, basically, to be safe, because I was literally like up like that, so I didn't want to be on unstable footing. So I've not done the rest yet. I'm not going to do that today anyway, because I do need to go through the compost bins, and if that stuff on the left is ready, take that out first and then chuck all the stuff from the right onto the left. Yeah, so we're just running out of a little bit of time today, so we're not going to continue anymore. But I've also put down some ceramic tiles that Kian had, just to separate the ground sheet from the heat of the fire when we have it. And it also means that it's not mixing in the ash with the wood chip, so I can shovel it up easier afterwards.
Is that all the tile there? Or?
Yeah, I just double stacked it, so it's more protection. I'll just quickly show you Kian's plot, what he's done today.
Yeah, so obviously, as you guys would know, I haven't been doing much over here recently. So obviously the past few times I have been here, it's been Operation Cleanup. So the first thing we did was mow this area, which we done, was it last video? Or the video coming out?
Yeah, last week, yeah.
This was mowed, and then with I started emptying in here, which if Alfie might have done a like showed you how much of a state it was in there, because say it's been neglected for a while. Abdul, come closer. Abdul, go back. Abdul, get done for touching a child. That is actually true. Yeah, I keep going. I'm a bit camera shy again. It's been a while, but when you go in here, there's actually room. Oh my god, it's great, isn't it? I'm probably going to put some new ground sheet down, and where say we had so much stuff there, it's literally left loads of like seeds and like, what's it called, like dandelion stuff. Is it dandelion? You know, the white little things that you blow, make a wish on. But yeah, so that is a lot neater than it was. So that's all covered over now, so fingers crossed nothing else grows through it. And say as it's getting to winter season now, a lot of stuff shouldn't grow, but who knows, knowing my luck, this will end up overgrown next week. But yeah, back to Alfie in the studio.
And here we got Kian's fire pit as well. This is just all the stuff that he's pulled out of the polytunnel, and also scrap bits of wood as well that he's going to burn in a pile just here, because it's, you know, so open here. There's nothing that's going to get caught alight or anything like that. Nice safe area to do it. So yeah, looking good. Good prep work. And I think we're also going to clear it, because obviously, yeah, got all the scrap wood that I believe was given to Kian when he got the plots, but we'll double check that.
I know you're watching videos, Lee. If you can message me and let us know if we can burn this stuff. If you'd much rather keep it, obviously we'll.
I don't think he'll want to keep that. There's like it's dead rotted. Yeah, it's bad wood.
Clear that entire area as well. Nice.
Yeah, and you can get a nice bit of storage there as well. Put stuff there. You can build a shed there. genuinely, you take that bush back, you could build a shed there. Like look at Lee's. It's up to you,
Why
really.
did I build the shed here and then over there? Because they just be my little hangout area.
Anyway, yeah, decisions. Possibilities. There you go, guys. Obviously, you know, if you've been a long-time viewer, you'll know that Kian was going to build a shed back there in that area, which we're still going to clear. Why not? Because it would be good to have that area clear. But what do you think of the possibility of having a shed there next to his compost bins? It's good. It's, you know, a good amount of space there.
Prime real estate.
It is prime real estate. It's where everyone else's sheds are. Obviously, everyone's got their sheds.
I want to be different and unique.
Yeah, you want to have your shed ready to get robbed by the gate. But anyway, yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. As always, if you want to support the channel, you can go to the Amazon wishlist in the description, get some goodies for the allotment. Ground sheet, I think, is the big thing that we're going to be getting soon. So if you want to support the channel by getting ground sheet, that will be very useful. Alternatively, you can go to the merch store, get yourself some good stuff, bit of that stuff, beanie, because it's coming up to winter. What else is on there?
You have mugs, don't you?
I think we've got mugs, yeah. If you want a mug. I don't actually drink hot drinks because I burn my mouth. I have them iced. True story. But yeah, as always, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Ciao, ciao for now.